Every year, a different IIT sets the JEE Advanced paper. So first of all, they give balanced papers. Okay, they won't give too random or too out of the way. Well, it's going to be balanced between organic and inorganic. What time you wake up, what time you are alert matters, especially in the last few days. Else you will feel drowsy, tired, fatigued, especially in the second paper or towards the end of first paper. Can I give mock tests every day? Please don't do that. That will be a disaster. So I would suggest give 2 mock tests per week on an average. Welcome, my dear JEE 2026 aspirants. They say if you want to find a tiger, then just look for the deer, because that's where the tiger would be hunting its prey. The same goes for IIT JEE Advanced. If you want to understand what kind of paper will come, what kind of pattern will come, what's the difficulty, what type of questions will come, then just see which IIT is setting it and look at the previous year papers of that particular IIT. Now let me explain. Every year, a different IIT sets the JEE Advanced paper. And this year, that wonderful opportunity is with IIT Roorkee. So, if you want to understand what mindset, what pattern, what level kind of paper will come this year, then just look at IIT Roorkee and its mindset. So I have researched it all and I will give you all the detailed explanation and the strategy for the last few days, because this is going to be a big score booster for all of you. Okay, so you better watch it if you are serious about IIT and JEE Advanced. And this is your Captain Shreyas sir, who has been training, mentoring, guiding kids just like you for the past 14 years. And I did my BTech from IIT Nagpur, did my research from IIT Bombay. And here I am teaching, guiding, helping you out. Yes, I know you are going to be with me for just few more days and you're going to say bye. But you know, these last few days probably will make a difference. And if I can send few kids extra into the IIT or a better branch, I would be extremely happy and feel successful as a teacher. So quickly like this video and subscribe to the PWJ English channel. Done? Yeah, done liking? All right. Okay. Now let's understand the DNA, what's there in the bloodline of, IIT Roorkee. So first of all, they give balanced papers. Okay, they won't give too random or too out of the way. Yes, it's going to be balanced across all the topics, units, and even the paper pattern you will see might be something which is slightly off track, because IIT Roorkee is known to create some new kind of paper patterns or marking scheme, I would say. Like, having partial marking or negative marking in MCQs, multiple correct questions, or matrix types of questions. So all these things are probable. IIT Roorkee is very much capable of it. Topics wise, they are balanced. Pattern, marking scheme wise, they are heavily unbalanced. Okay, they can create some new scheme itself. Yes, they keep the paper a little bit lengthy. So you need to spend a lot of time. Just knowing the concepts won't be enough. You need to be fast, quick with paper solving. Okay, you might sometimes get tired solving the paper, especially in paper 2, because you're exhausted. If you go subject wise, chemistry, well, it's going to be balanced between organic and inorganic. Now, all the chemistry haters out there, because I know JEE students generally are weak at chemistry. So at least be strong at organic. Physical chemistry, don't expect very lengthy calculations. That's the trend, but obviously exceptions can be there. So, you will have more of conceptual questions and less of calculations. So actually you can score over here. And inorganic also, if you have gone through JDLE or the NCERT books decently well, then there is a good chance you will get quite a few questions rightly. So chemistry is the easier of the 3. But yeah, if chemistry is your weak point, then you better start with physics, because physics then can be your savior. And then you can go to chem and then maths. I'll explain why. Well, a lot of focus on electromagnetism, electrodynamics, combined with mechanics, basically thermodynamics, all of this. And yes, a lot of application based questions is what you can expect. And yes, lengthy calculations is something which you should look out for. So, okay, this problem looks good. I love the concept. I know the concept. But once you start solving, you keep solving till you get the answer. Okay, so expect this. So you should be used to train your brain into these kind of patterns. If you talk about mathematics, that's going to be a tough game, bro. It's like a dinosaur. It's like a ghost. Yes, it's going to eat you up, not just with difficulty, but also with length. A lot of focus on calculus, of course. So you need to allocate sufficient time for mathematics. Okay, or else you will get either lost if you start with maths, or you might hardly be left if you're doing it at the end. Keep this in mind. All right. Next, your bio clock. What time you wake up, what time you are alert matters, especially in the last few days. Else you will feel drowsy, tired, fatigued, especially in the second paper or towards the end of first paper. But if you tune it, then you are at an advantage because the rest of the students will be drowsy and fatigued, but you have trained. That's why you will be alert and you will score better in paper 2. That's your strategic advantage. Okay, so use it. Now I know some of you will be like, sir, I sleep late, I wake up late. Fine, bro, just for the next 2 weeks, wake up early, because that's what you're going to do on the exam day, right? So replicate the same things. So once it becomes a routine, there is no surprise element, because already you are going through a lot of pressure. You don't want more surprises, something out of the box. So when things are like a routine, then it just goes with the flow. Now you might be like, sir, I can't give mock tests every day. I understand. So at the exact same time, what you can do, sit with problem solving sessions. Okay. So for those 3 hours, do not get up no matter what. And if you are giving a mock test, so give it faithfully without cheating, of course. Okay. And sleep at like a decent time. Don't sleep very early, don't sleep very late. Okay, give your body at least 7 hours of sleep. That's good enough of time. And yes, revise, see what went wrong at the end of the day. That's how your daily routine is going to look like. Okay, talking about mock tests, sir, can I give mock tests every day? Please don't do that. That will be a disaster. And just 2 weeks are remaining barely. So I would suggest give 2 mock tests per week on an average. So from now till your exam day, you can give maximum 5 mock tests, not more than that. Okay, because in the last week also, last 3 days, you can't do anything. Okay, you have to wind down, you have to cool down a bit, or else you will get a lot of pressure. That is very important. And yes, analyze what kind of mistakes you're doing. Let's say you're going to give 4 or 5 mock tests now. Record everything and don't just ignore, don't just see the final score. No, you have to dwell deep. Did I make a mistake in the rough work? Did I make a calculation mistake? Could I have done it if I would have proceeded? What kind of conceptual mistake? Can I watch something and clear up my concept? Do everything to fix up your mistakes. That will add up to your score. 15-20 marks boosts up your rank like anything, trust me. And I've told you, don't give more than 2 or 3 mock tests. And yes, the most important thing, please give the 2019 JEE Advanced paper, because that was set by IIT Roorkee. You can even go behind that. You can have a look at IIT Roorkee papers exclusively, so that you get a feel and look of how Roorkee thinks. If you understand how they think, what are they looking for, you have cracked it, my dear. Okay, and don't try to complete the entire paper, because 50 to 60% marks are more than enough for you to get a good rank. Okay, you don't have to solve a lot. You have to look at the easy kill questions, especially in the first few minutes. Go to that subject which is your strength. Let's say it is chemistry. Go to that. Don't go through all the questions from all the subjects. Go to that subject. In that subject, scan the questions. Oh, I feel like this question I have done. This came in mock test. Oh, I know this concept. Do that. The first question is like a power blow. It builds insane confidence. Oh, I was able to do it. The next 2-3 questions is where that confidence becomes more mature. And after that is the power play, where for the first 1 hour you score maximum marks trying to cover maximum number of easy kill questions. After that, go for the difficult ones. Okay. Now, more importantly, you should know what is your target. If you are looking at a very good score in tier 2 colleges, I'm talking about tier 2 like BHU and all of that, then 210 to 230 marks is a decent score for getting 1500 rank. That's the general trend, but things can change. And if you're talking about mid-tier, then 200 marks for 5000 rank, and for new IITs, 160 marks for 12,000 rank. Some IIT, some seat, then 110, 120 marks. So on the safer side, I would say you should at least target, 200 to 150 marks, so that at least you'll get some decent branch, some decent IIT, something which you can afford to go. Otherwise, if you're decently doing well, then please target 200 plus. So once you have targets in your mind, you know how to distribute the target. Okay, I need to score 60 marks in chemistry. How am I going to allocate that time? Because 60 marks means so many questions. How am I going to solve these many questions? Okay, now that you know, okay, I have completed 60 marks. In your brain, in the exam, you should know, okay, I have to get more 40 marks from mathematics. Okay, 40 marks done. Now I know I can get more 60 marks or 70 marks from physics. So that's how your brain should think in the exam. How much have I achieved? Where can I get the marks? Think about marks in the exam, nothing else. Okay, because that's what is going to give you a seat. The most important thing that you should do, exploit partial marking, because most likely IIT Roorkee will do that. So whether it is matrix, whether it is multiple correct or passage, let's say option A and D are correct, you have found out. Now you don't know B and C if they are correct or not. It's okay, don't sit and solve, don't waste your time. At least the partial marks you'll get for A and D options. Okay, but you should be sure of it. Another thing, please take care of your physical health, because that is very important, or else you will fall sick, digestion problems. Set a routine, or else you will feel like urinating during the exam hall, which is going to waste away a lot of your time. And yes, mental rehearsal of what's going to go on in the exam. Picturize yourself. Okay, I'm going to sit in the exam hall. Okay, a difficult question came. How am I going to react? Okay, now this happened. Now I'm going to go to the next question. I'm going to go this. So the more you rehearse, right? So the lesser surprises you will have in the exam hall, and the better you will perform, because you will not be so nervous. This is a very important hack, I'm telling you. Okay, a lot of people do that, rehearse themselves in difficult situations. And the things which you should definitely not do, talking to your friends or comparing your scores. How much score are they getting? Don't do that. You might unnecessarily be overconfident or underconfident. Cut off all the lines, cut off all the social media, not at all needed. And yes, please don't do new chapters. Don't even do new topics. I would say do subtopics if needed. Like, I don't know, maybe in Doppler effect, you misunderstood how to consider the medium if it is moving, what to do. Yes, that particular part you can do. But studying Doppler effect completely altogether, I wouldn't advise. Then avoiding that 100% trap, I have already mentioned. You don't have to do all the questions. 50-60% questions you are able to do correctly. You are at a already good spot. Okay, now after that is bonus, but be very careful about negative marking, or else in the hope of doing everything, you will lose out more marks. Whatever you have got also you will go away. Now, please picturize yourself at the top, guys. Just close your eyes for a second and open it, and just see whether you can sense yourself or feel as if you are at the top, you are reaching the top and in front of one of those IITs. Because it's just a matter of 2 weeks, guys. See, you have worked hard for 2 years or 1 year, whatever. It's just a matter of few more days. Follow this routine, follow this strategy. Forget about anybody's competition, IQ, intelligence, preparation. Just focus on you. And I'm telling you, you will do it. You will get it. And just these few tips will boost your score and rank like anything. And that is going to be an X factor in deciding whether you are in or out. Okay, push yourself. Every mark counts, every rank counts. Don't give up. Forget everything else. Stay positive. That's your Captos message. See you very soon. And very importantly, I'm going to conduct specialized problem solving sessions based on IIT Roorkee's pattern and models. So that is going to start on Monday. So see you there live for a very special class on how IIT Roorkee's papers will be the most expected questions based on their previous patterns. I'm going to give you those questions, right? So we'll have a very good problem solving sessions during the daytime around 11 o'clock. So see you live, and make sure you are liking this video and comment below if you want something more from me. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Hasta la vista.